My brothers and sisters, we have come here to celebrate. We've come here to celebrate a victory. A victory over loss, over need, over neglect and ignorance. We celebrate today a victory of joy, a victory of hope, a victory of song, a victory of service. We celebrate together a mighty victory of love, which was in the life of Mary May Ward. And we welcome you, my brothers and sisters, to this great celebration. Let the church say amen.
I didn't write down what I was going to say or organize my thoughts or anything. I've never been very good at speaking in public. That's always been Justice's area. I just thought I would share with you what's been going through my mind in the hopes that maybe it might help some of you. We all loved her. And we're all going to be groping for a while, trying to adjust to not having her here anymore. Grandma was a marvel to me. She was a dynamo. She always had more energy than I did, even though she's 3 times my age. And it was like there wasn't anything Grandma could not do when she made up her mind the thing had to be done. Church singing, jazz singing, marching on the front lines for social change, or loving babies, sick or well. Grandma blazed her way through this life like a bright, beautiful shooting star. And the thing that she used to always say over and over again is, every moment that is given to you has the potential for grace realized. The potential for grace realized. That's what she always used to say. And I believed her. So, in her honor, I'm going to try to find the grace in her passing. And whenever I start to ache for her, and I feel that sadness in my heart, I'm going to imagine her in a brighter place, wearing many colors, wearing many scarves, blazing another trail. But maybe more like a comet this time.
Mary May Ward had very fine hands. They were very beautiful, but they were not soft. She had the most gentle and loving touch, but her hands were firm and rough. They were used. They washed and lifted and scrubbed, cooked, sewed, and comforted and healed. They were the hands of a mother. When my daughter, Leslie, was born, Mary May came to the hospital to visit us, to meet my daughter, to hold her, and to sing to her. And a nurse came into the room who didn't know her or me. And she said that May May would have to leave because only members of the immediate family were allowed to visit. And I said, this woman was the closest thing I had to a mother. And that was true. I am very proud to have known her. And I'm very grateful that she loved me.
The first time I met Mary May Ward, she was not even there. Physically. Laura and I sort of stumbled onto the house that we now live in. We didn't know it at the time, but she had lived there for a long, long time. She raised her family there. All we knew was the door was open. And we were tired and needed shelter. We walked in the place, and it was alive. It was like she was present. She was as present as we were. And when I met Mary May Ward, I understood why that was so. Because she was one of the most present people I have ever known. When you looked into those warm, passionate eyes, she was there. She was there for you with a joke, a wry observation. She was there with a way to live honorably. Mary May was wisdom of the ages with a gentle jazz beat. I will miss her elegance terribly.
Stunned and awed. That was me. The first time I heard Mary May Ward open that golden throat of hers and lay her magic out all over Luke's. She literally took my breath away. Which for me is not necessarily a good thing because I have a tendency towards hyperventilation in moments of great stress and joy. Mary May Ward singing the blues is as joyous as it gets on this earthly plane. And it had nothing to do with technique either, although she had that up the wazoo. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said wazoo in here, huh?
You say what you feel, Lois.
Okay. Well, she had this awesome technique, right?